Eric, Josh, we're live. Episode 137.
Talking about EDT, giving away EDT. Enter each week, hotshotsecret.com/giveaway.
That's right.
Real simple, but you have to enter each and every week to be entered into our drawing. Sale, it's Earth Day. And
it is Earth Day.
To go along with that, we have a spring cleanup sale. So get the maximum fuel economy and cleanness from your emissions out of your vehicle with a spring cleanup. So any order on hotshotsecret.com over $60 will qualify for a free gasoline extreme or diesel extreme. It's your choice.
Nice.
You get the checkout, you got $60 in your cart. You just scroll down a little bit on the page, it'll say choose your free gift, and it pops right up for you and it'll add it right directly to your order.
There you go. So it doesn't matter if you got gas equipment, diesel.
Yep.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
So when does that end?
Everyone. That ends on Sunday.
Sunday. So it's a rather quick sale. Today through Sunday, right?
Yes, today through Sunday.
Take advantage of that. Hotshotsecret.com.
So
all right.
Let's get into our product feature a bit more. So talking about everyday diesel treatment.
Yeah, top level. Just tell me what it is.
Okay, so it's a diesel treatment to take regular pump diesel and turn it into a premium diesel product to help protect your truck. It's real simple to use. 1 ounce will treat 25 gallons at the basic level. We do have a performance dose, which is double, 2 ounce for 25 gallons. Gives you more cetane, more lubricity on top of the other protections. So
that's the difference between the two treat rates.
Right.
A little bit extra cetane boost, a little bit extra shot of lubricity.
Right.
Okay.
So that's where you're going to see your difference. The base level has enough of the other treatments for protection, so we're not going to add a whole lot there, but what we are adding is cetane, so if you're doing some hauling and towing, that's going to be a real good boost to you as well, and you'll see some additional mileage performance from that. And then we'll also get all that going, and then we add our protection, so we have a 6-in-1. So our 6-in-1, we're talking about cetane, lubricity, rust and corrosion inhibitor, fuel stabilizer.
Yeah, count them. Yep.
Water dispersant. What else am I forgetting?
I threw you off tonight because I interrupted.
Yeah, you did. Lubricity.
Cetane, lubricity, water dispersant, rust and corrosion, injector cleaner.
Oh, injector cleaner. That's what I forgot.
Injector cleaner and stabilizer. Those are your 6. Really, it's going to be everything you need for a diesel fuel system.
Yeah. So this is basically keeping the health of your diesel in check, plus adding a little bit of performance with cetane. And protection, like I said, everything else is basically protection. Lubricity, rust and corrosion inhibitor, fuel stabilizer. Diesel fuel can go stale very quickly.
Oh, within 30 days.
30 days. I mean, that's just something that most people don't even think about. They think about it more with gasoline, but to be honest, diesel fuel goes bad just as quick as gasoline can.
Yep. So to be clear, I cannot use this in my gasoline mower, right?
Correct.
Okay,
diesel
just making sure.
I had that question on Amazon too.
See, it seems kind of simple to us, but people who are new to the brand, a lot of times they don't know. So we let's keep it basic, get those questions out of the way. But it's on our website. You can go check this out. So essentially what we did with the city of Columbus, we tested. The whole goal was to determine the effects of our diesel additives, which is the two everyday diesel treatment and diesel extreme, on reducing the need for regeneration cycles, right? So we had 2 test subjects. We had a Freightliner, a 2008 Freightliner, and a 2013 6.7 F550. So large trucks. And essentially what we did was first we took a baseline to see the city of Columbus, how often are they doing these regions, what was it costing them, and before they used our 2-step treatment on the fuel side, they had about 36 regions a year on the F550, the 6.7. They did 36 a year. Cost them about $1,400 in labor expenses because some of those were manual regenerations to clean out the DPF.
And sometimes you have to do a park regen too,
right?
Which is,
that's downtime.
It's downtime for the employees. Really important when it comes to that.
So they did 36 regions a year, costing them about $1,800 per truck. So then we put them on the 2-step treatment of everyday diesel treatment, diesel extreme, cut those regions down to 6 times a year.
Let's back up just a little bit because you said 2-step treatment, and for those that aren't really familiar, So our two-step treatment's pretty simple. Start out with Diesel Extreme, and that's a deep clean of our fuel injector and fuel system. So that's basically EDT. It's tweaked quite a bit. We're adding a ton more of injector cleaner into it.
In Diesel Extreme?
In Diesel Extreme, also a little more cetane as well. So that bottle doesn't treat as much, but we run that once every 6,000 miles. And then we follow that up with the second step, which is EDT and all the other tanks to go with that. And now thinking about with the coldness today, the other thing would be if you're not running EDT, to run our Diesel Winter Anti-Gel.
Yeah, the big, when I'm, say we're at an event or something, I'm trying to tell people, keep it simple about the differences. A Diesel Extreme, all those benefits are going to be super helpful every single time you fill up. But you don't need to clean it every single time. Not the deep clean that Diesel Extreme does. So essentially, everyday diesel treatment is very similar to Diesel Extreme. The only thing that, like you mentioned, is notched down a bit is going to be the detergents, the cleaning. So think of it as Diesel Extreme, like going to the dentist every 6 months, get a deep clean. The everyday diesel treatment is still brushing your teeth every single day. You still need to do it. You just don't need to go to the dentist every day. So that's the biggest difference.
Right.
Yeah, and talking about wear scar, there's different test methods out there that people can use to test for diesel fuel lubricity and wear scars. We did one recently, and you mentioned the spec. So the U.S. spec on diesel, what it needs to be when it's at the pump is, in terms of wear scar, is 520 microns. You can get fuel that doesn't meet that spec. It's just, it slips through the cracks. There's not people regulating it at maybe as much as they should be. So that happens. Now, we've heard about premium diesel. So premium diesel, there's a whole different measurements that it needs to hit in terms of detergency, lubricity, deposit controls. For fuel to be premium diesel, there's certain benchmarks they have to hit. When it comes to lubricity, that benchmark is a wear scar of no greater than 460 microns. So similar to what we see overseas. So 520 versus 460 to be premium diesel. And we did some testing. This is also on our website. This is, again, it's kind of hard to see. There you go. Chad pulled it up.
Chad's on it.
So this is some third-party testing. You see at the bottom there, it says sample. This is our everyday diesel treatment with LX4. And essentially what we did is we took some real bad fuel. You see the wear scar there is 612. You're not going to find fuel at the pump that bad.
This actually is before it goes to the refiner. So is where we get this diesel from. So you're like, well, where'd that come from? Well, at a lab level, we can get that kind of diesel to test with.
Exactly. So then we added our EDT at the appropriate treat rate, and you see that wear scar went from 612 all the way down to 453. So that's going to get you into spec for the U.S. It's going to get you into spec if you're overseas. It's going to get you into spec for even the premium diesel, and that's quite a significant reduction. So.